Hey, this is Notser, and this is the Tier 7 Japanese destroyer, Shiratsuyu. She has 12,800 health, a top speed of 35 knots, 5 127mm guns, 8 torpedoes, a surface detect of 5.8 kilometers, and 22 AA defense rating. Former modules reduce crit chance on main armament, improved aiming accuracy, reduce the chance of flood and fire, improved acceleration. For my commander, preventative maintenance, expert marksman, adrenaline rush, faster torpedo rearm, and concealment. We are on the map Neighbors, and the team decided on B point. Clearly the enemy has decided on A point. The enemy aircraft carrier has also decided to go after me. So instead of risking the ship, well, we're risking the ship, Notser, but instead of taking free damage, I decide to bail out on capturing the base and try and minimize the damage taken. And thankfully, we minimize that to 0. But we left the point. Why did you leave the point? Because I'm not going to die. I'm too important to the team to survive. Yes, he used up his torpedo tubes, his dive bombers, but I'm still alive. I can still capture the base. I sent the torpedoes at the possible smoke area. I wanted to deny the enemy the opportunity to use that. It was clear that it was detected by the aircraft overhead. That's not a big deal. The torpedoes are still denying the location for the enemy. Would I like to do damage to them? Absolutely. But protecting my team from a possible strategy is also valuable. So B is going to be captured eventually. I'm not going to fire my guns or anything stupid like that. The only time I should be detected is if the aircraft carrier on the enemy team does something mean, like fly over me. Gosh, I hate it. And I do have my stuff turned off. Probably should turn it on because the ship detectability by air is greater than the range of my guns. I know. I'm just in the habit. And speaking of habit, that Fiji read so blatantly that he wanted to sit on the edge of the island, pop his smoke, and fire. So I am going to send my torpedoes at the edge of the island to move him out of the smoke. Or kill him. I would like killing, taking him out of the fight. We lost a friendly battleship, and it was the Colorado. I looked over for half a second. You probably caught that. I was not surprised he died. He went towards A point. The entire enemy team is at A point, or supporting A point. And oh, is the Fiji gonna get out? I don't know. Oh, we got one. We got two. But it's not enough to kill him. But he's not going to use that smoke, right? Yeah, he's not going to use that smoke. And I notice the Nagato. We're going to lose the Nagato. He's just too low. He's too low. The friendlies are doing a good job of killing the aircraft as they are attacking, but he's just too low. The Fiji, the Scharnhorst, the enemies that are on the other side of the island near A, they can easily do damage to him. I'm going to move forward, trying to get in a good flank position. There is a possibility, and this window is small, that I will be rearmed, and I can send my torpedoes to continue to move this guy off of this position. Because it does look like he tried to reset up, right? He doesn't care. I'm supposed to send my smoke, and I'm supposed to DPS the enemy. That's what I do. It doesn't matter that it apparently I am the object of desire for the enemy destroyer. I can take it. Yeah. Well, we're going to put that to the test. And yeah, you can see the Nagato dying. So, our team is in a hole. A big hole. Yeah, it's a big hole. It's not looking too good. Now, I'm going to send these, and the Scharnhorst is going to get by, it looks like, unfortunately. The Fiji, nowhere to be spotted. It is dangerous. I'm hoping that the aircraft in the area and my teammates will protect me so I can move back to the weak side of the flank, which I'm interpreting as that area just to the northwest of B point, where that enemy Gneisenau now wants to push in. The Nagato apparently is also a destroyer, and I am absolutely spamming the crap out of kill this target. I know that might be annoying, but there's weird callouts. Who cares about the Scharnhorst? Kill the Gneisen. The Gneisen's almost dead. Let the Scharnhorst do his own thing. Kill the Gneisen. And I hope that people really understand that. I'm not trying to be mean, but yeah, kill the Gneisen. Then we can kill the Nagato. And Nagato's low too, and he's pushing the flank. That's the goal, right? I lose the friendly cruiser that was just behind me. I saw it for a split second, obviously. I popped my smoke, hoping to block him, but clearly it didn't. The friendly Belfast could make use of the smoke, and the enemy Akatsuki is coming around trying to flank the Scharnhorst. So immediately, we're going to switch. I don't care that I'm seen. I have to try and save him, and it doesn't look like the Scharnhorst is feeling this at all. And he's going to take torpedoes. I'm just going, oh no! We're going to lose everything, and it's going to be down to 3 ships for my team. But miraculously, the Akatsuki misses. He misses the point-blank torpedoes. He should have been more cautious with his usage and guaranteed the torpedo strike, but he was probably assuming he was going to take more damage. I can't believe the Scharnhorst survived. That is huge. So lucky. And I'm not going to let this guy get away. I am pushing into him. I don't care that I'm not designed for this, Notser. And by the way, fire at his ship. If he's wiggling like this, just fire directly at him. Unless he commits. When he's committing, he's probably eyeing up a torpedo, and a torpedo definitely hit him, but I got lucky, and I got the last shot. So, we've brought it back somehow to an even number of ships alive. However, they still have an advantage. The enemy Nagato's over there. It looks like the enemy Scharnhorst is trying to move forward. And of course, it wouldn't be a Notser game without me running into an island. The friendly Scharnhorst, I just have to watch him die as I slowly creep past this island, as pathetic as that looks. And the enemy Nagato, last known position, saw me. I fire my gun. Why did I fire my gun? Because we had to make a play. I'm trying to set him on fire. I'm trying to force him to try and engage me. There is enough range that I can drop my speed and turn into the shot, force an overshoot, which is what we did, and just hope that the player is going to make a mistake. I also have the boost, which I'm going to use. So we sent one at a sort of angled coming towards me, similar to this approach that he's showing right now. And oh man, it's just me and the aircraft carrier. And I also sent another set with the assumption that he's going to flatten it and widen that turn. So we might get lucky and hit one or the other. It looks like he decides to put out the fire just as the torpedoes are on top of him. And he should still be immune to the dot portion, but he looks like he's actually going to hit another torpedo and we're going to kill him. And I could just... that's a lot of water. We avoided it somehow. We get the kill on the target. Enemy Scharnhorst is still pushing forward, and I'm still aggressively showing myself. Of course, right now, he can't actually see me. This is free damage. Waiting on my torpedoes to come back. We're just trying to bring it back. Come on, we can do this. And I am pushing forward. I could pop my smoke. There is aircraft in the area, but I want him to maybe get distracted. Firing his guns at me. This is still fairly good distance. I can still drop the speed quickly. The torpedoes don't hit, unfortunately, but you never know. Some people can't handle all the actions they have to perform. And it's inconvenient the way he's firing these guns. These guns are just to the point where I have to drop my speed, speed back up, drop my speed, speed back up. Enemy dive bombers incoming. Try and angle, try and change the momentum. Oh, thank you. He missed that. But we're still in this fight, okay? The game's not over. Never give up. Just give me some fires, please. My torpedoes are back up, and I could decide to hold my fire. But I'm trying to move back out to the range where I was not detected, but I could still fire on his ship. And I think he recognizes that, and he's going, oh, no, 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 don't you dare. Aircraft carrier, get over there. Detect him right now. So it's irrelevant that I'm getting distance, and oh, nope, nope. Turn back in response to the shot. It's irrelevant that I'm getting distance. He can see me. There's an aircraft overhead. I should probably turn my AA on, but to be fair, the AA is pretty garbage. And he's not in range all the time. But yes, AA should be on. So, The enemy Scharnhorst turns back. Looks like he's headed this way. I have the ability to send torpedoes, which I'm going to. I felt like maybe I could get lucky. Although there is aircraft overhead, he's going to detect. And here's the torpedo bomber. Try and aim at the torpedo bomber with your bow or your stern. You're going to frustrate the aircraft carrier so much. You really are frustrating him, by the way. You're frustrating me thinking about flying the aircraft. Because he just can't get the angle he wants. He wants to get a broadside torpedo attack, and I always switched to AP. Got lucky there that he just dispersed out, but I am frustrating the hell out of him. He is trying so hard, and I really love the support. My teammates, in a not so nice way, he's screwed, and I see that the torpedoes are going to just be on the outside of my ship. Enemy tries to do a crisscross pattern, and we're going to turn right in between. Oh, my. Okay, we're alive. Let's get in smoke. That was so close. Torpedoes are not up yet, unfortunately, and I'm going to wait. Maybe I can set them on fire, force out damage control, and if I hit a torpedo on him, it will force him to flood out. His guns are not looking at me for whatever reason. I don't know why. Maybe he's sending torpedoes. Remember, 6-kilometer range for the German battleships. But the torpedoes are back up. And we do have the ability to rearm them quick, and that's what we're going to do. I send both of the first set, assuming he'll hold this position, but obviously right as I send it, he turns. I send one of the two on the second rearm towards his position. And I'm going to keep this second set just in case we miss with something. That's really, really what you want to do. Always keep one set just in case as they're aggressively pushing into you. And it looks like we do indeed hit him. We know that he used damage control previously. And look, the top right corner, the flood dot is sticking. And it is doing significant damage to him. And I'm just trying to move to a different position. Maybe he's not going to predict it, and looky there. We take out the lobster. And now, for the first time in the game, we have an advantage. I don't know how. We got so lucky so many times. The torpedo drops, the shots by the enemy. I can't believe we actually have a chance to win this game. So I'm going to head for A point. I know the aircraft sees me. I should really turn on my AA. Don't you think, Notser? Yeah, I should. I really should. I always have this belief that the aircraft carrier, really, he's not a meanie. He's not going to go after me incessantly. He's actually going to care and go back and do what he's supposed to do. Oh, no, Notser. It's not personal. It's 100% personal. He's going to keep me spotted the entire time, and he is going to try and kill me. Well, I would try and kill me. 985 hit points? Yeah. So, let's go over to A point, capture it. We have a friendly aircraft carrier in the area. If, for some reason, we capture A, the enemy aircraft carrier, there's just no way. This seals the game. And oh, crap. Enemy dive bombers incoming. Smoke is not up. I just have to hope that the random number generator is going to miss me. Please, random number generator. Don't random number generate onto my ship. And oh my God. Did you see how close that one bomb was? He missed it. Thank you. He missed it. All right, continue forward. Oh, here comes another one. And our smoke is back up. So that's great. And right about now, the stream is yelling at me. Notser, use your smoke, but I'm focused on this. I'm like, oh, come on. RNG worked for me once. It doesn't work for me that time. I should have popped my smoke as soon as I entered the area and hoped that he wouldn't go after me. But I felt like the potential for him to call off his torpedo attack on the aircraft carrier and go after me was too great. I needed to see that he committed his torpedoes on the friendly aircraft carrier before I popped my smoke. Obviously, it didn't work out. And now it's, unfortunately, it's on the aircraft carrier to win this game. He has to go directly towards A point. And obviously, I communicated that. Of course, the chat, as supportive as it could be, It does look bad, doesn't it? It doesn't really look like we have a chance. I mean, it's very tiny. It's sort of like Lloyd Christmas chance, okay? So you're telling me there's a chance. There's a chance, but it's like 1 in a million. And he's headed straight for the A point, so it looks good so far. So, and I was just, yeah, and I was a little shocked. Stay stealth, stay stealth. There's no way I could have. The enemy aircraft carrier saw me the entire time. He was just gonna fly over. I should have turned on my aircraft AA defenses, and I should have popped my smoke as soon as it was up, just to force the torpedoes to come towards me. That's probably the best strategy that I could have done in that precise moment. And thankfully, look how close he came. He looks like he was turning. I was like, just go directly towards it. All right. 2 minutes left, Notser. 2 minutes left. We are down by 72? No, 62. We're down by 62 points, right? And, oh man, we've got to be very, very careful. Very careful. Now, 53, we have to have this guy survive. He has to survive. So keep moving in the capture point and just try to avoid the torpedo attack or the dive bomber attack. Don't make it easy. Just keep sailing around. There's nothing else he can do. He's going to be spotted. That's the best he can do. If he survives this torpedo attack and the dive bombs, I think we win this game, because it's just going to be too hard for the rearm cycle to come. So here he goes, and yes, hush you unbeliever, we have this. So the dive bomb doesn't really do anything. He immediately puts it out, because he probably felt like the game was over either way. He's not going to die to the dot, and here comes the torpedo bombs. And we are going, or I guess it didn't stick. Here we go, he's going to take 1, 2, Oh, he still had it. He still had the ability to put it out. He's going to survive. We're going to win the game, guys. We're going to win the game. Oh, my. We got to confirm that we're going to win the game, though. Keep ticking up, game. And look at who shows up. The enemy aircraft carrier. 512 hit points. 512? So low. But the good guys win this game. Calculated, absolutely. I can't believe how close it came. It was 1 tick away over, right? Because in ranked play, the tick goes much faster in the amount, or the... very stressful game, very tense game, but it was a great game. It was really fun to come back from an obvious loss into a point where you're going to win, and then, oh crap, you're about to lose. We earned high caliber, 3 kills, 91,000 damage done. We captured a base. We hit some torpedoes. We set some fires. Not bad at all, right? Shiratsuyu is very, very capable in the right hands, and I felt like I was the right hands for it. As far as the game is concerned, I earned 1,989 base XP. I'm obviously going to compliment this guy. He won the game for us. The enemy aircraft carrier tried so hard, and he got so close to winning the game. Nice try. You deserve the win. At least you didn't lose your star. Most of my damage was torpedo. It wasn't a lot of damage. It was just at the right time. We helped move off the Fiji multiple times, did damage to the Fiji. We damaged the enemy destroyer, the Akatsuki, who almost killed the Scharnhorst, and we assisted in the destruction of the Nagato and the enemy Scharnhorst. Plus, we avoided a ton of torpedoes, a ton of dive bombers. He got so close so many times killing us, and eventually our luck ran out. Should have used smoke and should have turned on my anti-aircraft guns, because it was just so obvious, Notser, that he wanted to kill you. Yes, it was. You know, whenever I say, it's so obvious, you should say it to yourself sometimes, Notser. You're right. But this is what makes a great game. When you come into it, and it is this tense, this stressful, this enjoyable, there's nothing better than trying to win a game and knowing how much effort it took. I was really proud to participate. I'm glad that my teammates are the ones that obviously assisted in our success. They did a good job, of course. And, you know, not every hero gets to win. The enemy Hiru, he will, of course, live to fight another day. He will find success. He is definitely a capable aircraft carrier, but suffice it to say, I can't really say anything other than I really appreciate everyone checking out this content. I hope that you are as tense as I am in some of these games. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you next time.